Welcome back to the channel. We have a gear review for you today. The gear today is my baby, the GIBSON J-45. GIBSON calls this their workhorse. It is the #1 selling GIBSON guitar of all time. It's been used by countless musicians and countless recordings. I've recorded several songs on this. I've written hundreds of songs on this guitar. I love this guitar. My wife bought this guitar for me almost 20 years ago. At that time, the cost was between $2,000 and $2,300. I can't quite remember. It's been so long. It's not new, obviously, you can see. This is the original case. This guitar means a lot to me. Back then, that amount of money was a lot to my wife and I 20 years ago. We're just starting out. She surprised me. We had tax return come back and she bought this for me, and I love this guitar. Like I said, I can't say enough good things about it. It has a beautiful sound. You'll hear this in lots of recordings from days of old. This guitar, they started making this guitar, I believe, in 1942 was this when this was first introduced. The nickname is the workhorse. It has become the cornerstone of its round shoulder, dreadnought line, world-renowned for its full balance, expression, warm bass, and excellent projection. The J-45 has been refined to carry this legacy to new heights. The GIBSON J-45 standard delivers a sound with incredible dynamic range, warm mids, and a tight, punchy bass. This is the vintage Sunburst, and I just read that off of GIBSON's website. Right now on their website, they say it goes for $2,745. I don't know if it's with inflation and stuff, if it's much higher than it was, say, 20 years ago, but for the value, you can't go wrong with it. So it has a mahogany top, mahogany sides, mahogany back, mahogany sides, a spruce Sitka top, rosewood fretboard. I put, and this is depending on what you're playing, but I've always pretty much ran Martin lights on my guitar because of how I play, the sound I do, writing music, things like that. I like this guitar because I have more of a baritone voice with maybe some second tenor here and there, but it has a great kind of baritone expression. I'll just play a couple chords here. I just put new strings on this guitar this morning, so it's a little out of tune right now. But it's a wonderful guitar. I think it's beautiful. I think you cannot go wrong. I actually got the one that had the pickup built into it, bought that way. You'll see there's a little damage, there's a little chip knocked out there. There's a small crack here. Let me go into detail on that. I hadn't kept my humidifier, which comes with a humidifier. As you can see, you keep this wet, and what this does, you're supposed to stick that right in there, and it's supposed to keep everything. Well, I had not done that for quite some time, and I just happened to slap that, and it created that fracture there. I didn't find any deadening in sound or anything different like that. Still sounds beautiful. If you're familiar with Willie Nelson's guitar, he has holes in his guitar with baling wire and all kinds of stuff, and I don't know. I don't know if it adds or takes away or what it does, but the sounds do change. But I love this guitar. Like I said, I've written several songs on it, and it's a beautiful guitar, as you can see. It's not huge. It's not a jumbo. Very simple. So guitars are a lot like guns. Everybody has their favorite, and the GIBSON's better or the Martin's better. this and that, the Taylors. I think every company, I think you can have more than one company make a great product. I have a Martin, I have a Gibson, I have a Gretsch Chet Atkins. They're all phenomenal guitars, just like guns. I have multiple guns. And there's more than one company makes a great gun. More than one company makes a great guitar, and that's the way it is with several products. Cameras, you name it. And that's the good thing about competition too, is that you're always getting new products, but this has been around. Like I said, they call it the workhorse for a reason. It's been around since 1942. So 80 years it's going to be celebrating next year, which is amazing. It's so beautiful. I've done worship. I've been a worship leader for several years. I use this guitar. It has a great fill-in sound. It's a great guitar for leads, things like that. Has a nice folksy picking sound to it. You can do some scales and things like that. It's really pretty when it's partnered with another guitar. There's on one of my albums, it was partnered with a Martin, the Solid Mahogany. I forgot the name of what that one was. I want to say D18, but I know I'm wrong. But it's a beautiful guitar. And so if you're wondering what guitar should I get, is the J-45 something that is in the running? I would definitely say yes. I don't know, can you get better guitars? I don't know what that means. It really depends on what it is. This is a tool. It's a piece of gear. It's used for a specific purpose. I think this is a great all-around. Is it going to be perfect for one thing or another? It really depends on what you're going to use it for. Like I said, this is a great all-around. If you were going to say put this in, say 6 or 5 to 10 categories, you're going to rate it on 1 to 5 stars, it would probably hit 4 to 5 stars on most every category. So that's why I say it's an all-around great guitar. You can't go wrong with it. It has a great sound. It's beautiful. I love it. But if you're in the market to purchase a guitar, acoustic guitar for an all-around purpose, you can't go wrong with the J-45. I strongly recommend it. And we'll do other reviews on other guitars I have. And pick one up. It's a lot of cash, especially for young people starting out. But if you work hard, you can do it. So once again, this is the Gibson J-45. Beautiful guitar. Pick one up. Talk to you later.